What up, peeps? You get to see what's missing up top here for once. So I'm on my favorite river. Decided just to come out for a little bit, see what I could catch. I'm not going to disclose the spot. It's a spot a friend of mine told me about, and I've had some pretty decent success for the type of fishing that I do. If you're gonna come out here and try to bass fish, good luck. But right now I got some baits in the water, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a bite. The water's moving really slow. I heard it's just not a good time. The dam was taken out last year and the water has not been the same since. I'm not going to get into the controversy of the dam. Personally, I'm not a fan that they removed it. The fauna had gotten used to, I guess, the water, the river channel. Pretty much as soon as they took it out, the river channel changed, and the sediment started moving down, so everything's just kind of different. But it is what it is. We got what we got, and I'm hoping that I get some kind of decent hits. Hopefully I get to show off some fish to you guys, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's go. Don't know if you caught that. There was a carp that just flew up out of the water. They're messing around over there. If I'd brought night crawlers, I would have tried those, but I don't think it's gonna work here. Might, maybe. Too bad. Didn't bring them. Oh well. How's it going? Good. That's good.
That was here.
Eagle?
Yeah, the eagles are already back.
Really?
Flying over the treetops.
Oh, I missed it.
Around, both the bald and the adolescent.
That is awesome. I wish I could have caught that.
It's about 4 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock.
Yeah?
I normally have a regular schedule, just to let you know.
Okay, thanks.
Right over the tops of the trees right here.
That's awesome.
See an eagle?
I keep hearing about it.
Oh, dude, I saw one about north of here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where they're at?
2 days ago, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All right, man. If you're looking for them.
Yeah. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Apparently there's eagles here. Oh yeah, you see where I was talking about the sediment moving around. There's an island right there. I don't know where the channel's at this point. It's changed so much. I think I gave it enough time. I'm going to change these baits. Maybe refresh them. Maybe not. Yeah. Could stand to give a little bit more time. Might get that guy right there. I've caught one right there before. It was one that I caught in the May channel. And man, he was big. Oh, yeah. I'd appreciate a little bit of an alert. Let's check this guy. If I can give you any advice when doing any kind of I'm not sure what you call this. Stationary bait fishing. Refresh your bait often and give it only enough time. Check that out. Now the problem with this right here is sometimes you get kayakers, canoeists come across and they will cross your line. You got to warn them. That being in the river channel right there, there's two things that are going to happen. It's going to get hit with something that's going to run with it, which is always nice, or it's going to snag something that's going to be floating down the river, and that part's annoying. But I have a good feeling about that one. I am going to have to refresh that one more often, just because the water's going to, or the current's going to clean off more and more of the bait. But that's kind of what I want. I want that scent and that flavor to keep dispersing. We'll see what happens. Got a drink of water. Gonna change these baits up again. The only thing tugging at these lines is the wind. Maybe need a little bit of a refresh. We'll see. Maybe not. I still want this one shallow. I'm hoping that something comes up and eats it. Check on the other guy. Oh yeah, bait refresh needed. This is what I was talking about, the gunk that just kind of ends up on your line due to the current. Current brings all kinds of stuff. Fortunately, when the current is not quite so heavy, you don't get as much flowing down river. Unfortunately, when the current isn't as heavy, not as many things are going to smell your bait. Now, if you're wondering why I'm keeping these apart so much, I don't want one fish pulling me into the other line. Now, I'm not going to take this one as far, but far enough. Current's going to take this guy downstream a bit, or not. Let's see what happens. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Nothing? Anything? How about here, kitty, 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 kitty? There's an egret right there, stalking prey. Better leave my prey alone. Oh no, he going for something. Not sure if you can see him right there. This line just went slack. I think a fish just kind of knocked into it. False alarm. Sometimes they'll go slack if something picks it up. Picks it up and drops it. Or sometimes in the oh no, something's nibbling here. Something like what it tasted like. There it goes. No, should have left it. No, I had a bite. And as before, need to rebait. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. This guy probably needs a much of the same. However, I'm going to wait until the other one's dry so I can rebait it. And then we'll rebait the other one. In fact, I think I'm being silly by waiting, so I'm just going to do that now. The fact that it didn't just take it way down tells me that it was a small catfish. And we don't want the small ones. And yes, I do feel that any fish is a good fish. I do feel like any fish is a good fish, but I don't really want a dinky one. I put those in the category of not a fish. Not a fish are those fish that everyone catches. They eat everything. You're always catching to the point where it becomes almost a nuisance. Yeah, I'm looking at you, bluegill. I'm gonna give this spot 15 more minutes and then I'm calling it. It's not so much that I'm tired or frustrated or bored. I just have to go home and do things because I have a trip tomorrow and I got some packing to do. I got dinner to eat. I got sleeping to get done. All those things. I'm gonna try to check this guy really far, all the way over there, because I don't think I'm gonna catch anything here. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna catch anything anyway, but I have a better feeling about way out there. Well, far short from that, but whatever, I'll take it. The sinker isn't rolling as much as I thought it would, as much as it should, which tells me this is not a very strong current. Alright, 15 more minutes. We got one. Little guy. Maybe. Oh, he's running at me. Oh, he's fighting. There he is. Let me go get my net. He is not liking this experience. I don't blame him. Alright. Oh, he's a jumper. Not a bad size. Come on, dude. Work with me here, would ya? Not a big guy by any means. Let's hope that he didn't do something stupid like swallow it. Oh, we're right at the tip. Good job. Good bite. Let's get you free, huh? All right. Well, I was hoping for a bite. We got one. Little guy. Not sure how much he weighs. I guess I'll weigh him real quick. One pound. He's not happy. Let's get him back in the water, huh? Sure you'd like to go home. There you go, buddy. I'll get you back home soon enough. He's complaining much. Oh no! When it rains, it pours. Dinky guy. I think this one we won't need the net for. Little guy. Oh man, I need to get this dank thing to stop. Oh geez, hope he didn't swallow it. That's the one problem with these. And he swallowed it. So I gotta cut this guy. That sucks. That's not how I wanted that to end. Alright, let's get this guy back in the water. Catfish are pretty resilient for the most part, but they can't stay out of the water for very long. So let's get him back in. Alright, well, that was 2. And of course, right at the tail end, because it's 6:30. That's about the time I wanted to stop. Alright. Well, we got one to live, and one not going to make it. Problem is the treble hook, and while it is very effective for catfish, when they're smaller they tend to get gut hooked. That's what I was trying to avoid, but you know, what's done is done. I can't do anything about it now other than let the guy go. He's not gonna make it. I'll be very frank. I hate when that happens. I really, really do. Especially for those little guys. They're very near and dear to my heart. So I try to avoid any kind of catfish mortality if I can avoid it. But it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna pack up right now. Now, you may be wondering, how in the world do you keep anything clean with all this nastiness? I'll tell you what, came up with this nice little idea of using those Pringle Stacks containers for the spoon, and this seals it up pretty tight, but you can't avoid all stink. I mean, there's going to be stink involved. As much as I would love to put baits back in the water, I got stuff to do. I got places to go, food to eat, bed to sleep on. Then I have a long drive tomorrow, at the end of which I'm hoping we get to do this again. But we're gonna find out. I think I'm gonna cut that line off, put a new one on there. Very good. That's the other thing I do. Now, I'm not gonna leave this here for wildlife to eat, but I'm going to dispose of it in a different place. This is a cool little chair, made by T-Sec. It's not quite lightweight, but it's lighter and quite a bit more portable than your typical camp chairs. The camp chairs are typically more comfortable, in a very typical way. But This is actually pretty comfortable as it is, and I do have a couple of those little ultralight chairs, but they're not nearly as comfortable as that is. It's still wet. I'll have to leave this guy out a little bit. All right, well, this is it. Thanks for coming with. Hope you enjoyed the little adventure that we had here. I'm hoping that I get to really catch something cool on my next destination, but we'll see what happens. I'll be honest, typically whenever I record a video, nothing great really happens. Let's hope that tomorrow brings on a whole new experience. So thanks for coming with, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.